didn't really expect to continue with his tragedy, but here we are. I want to talk about Travis Scott's apology video, which could be the worst apology since Logan Paul's. It was posted a day after the Astroworld concert, where people died and many others were sent to the hospital, and people said that it's fake. Sure, it feels fake. But why? By explaining the body language and psychology of Travis Scott, I can maybe prove to you that it's a completely fake apology video. I'm gonna take second for second the signs that indicate that Travis Scott is lying about his apology, and I'm gonna show you the parts that I thought was proof. The most obvious thing that people noticed right away as proof that Travis Scott is lying is the rubbing of his forehead. But why? Rubbing the forehead feels like an attempt to seem mentally overwhelmed and to distract you, while he is trying to come up with more ways to seem sympathetic. You can notice that when he talks, he often pauses, rubs his forehead, and starts again, or at times rubs his forehead while he is speaking, like he is trying to piece together his body language with his speaking. Trying to present a body language as if it's honest is a clearly indicator that what he is saying is fake. It means that he is forcing a synchronized body language with his speaking, which is what people do when they feel distressed and discomforted with what they are saying, which can only mean that what he is saying is fake. When Travis Scott is rubbing his forehead, he also covers his eyes, the most obvious sign that someone is lying, covering the faces, mouths, or eyes, used mostly to quote-unquote hide from any given situation that Travis Scott is lying to. There is a moment in the apology that I noticed for just 2 seconds where Travis Scott says he would stop the show if he saw that his fans were in danger.
And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need,
He shaked his hand in a no manner, which obviously means that he doesn't mean it and that he is subconsciously lying. What confirms to me that he is lying is that there was a clip of him denying to stop the concert when people were dying.
Y'all were in there, bro. Shut the fuck up. Exactly right. Y'all were in there. People are fucking dying. I want to save somebody's life. That's somebody's kid.
Two hands to the sky.
I want to save them.
Two hands to the sky. Two hands up. Y'all two hands up.
So the no shake is his body language coming through his lies, and the clip is the last nail in the coffin for this statement. There are a lot of sighs in between the words of Travis Scott. It's probably because of the tension that Travis Scott feels at the time, and the sighs are a way of releasing that tension. And seen from his ungenuine body language, the tension might not be from distress and sadness, but a tension that might come from the feeling of lying and irritation that he has inside while he is talking about the incident. The sighs were there as an attempt to make you feel that what happened was an emotional burden on him. That's why there are so many sighs throughout the apology, and licking the lips are a pretty common stress reliever, so these two are linked together. While the apology seems messy and ungenuine, Travis Scott didn't forget to put a black and white filter, which I really am speechless. The fact that he wanted to be so dramatic was to put a black and white filter on feels like an aesthetic parody than an apology about people dying. He's trying to push out words. His voice feels very exasperated. He's trying hard to say things, which means that he doesn't really want to do this apology. There is a lack of genuine feeling. Even though he seems tired, he is trying to force an emotion of being upset and disrupted, but it's forced, not a genuine feeling. The worst thing with this apology is that he never apologized, not once. What kind of apology doesn't include, "I am sorry"? Well, the kind of apology that isn't genuine. All this feels like an apology that was written by the lawyers of Travis Scott to say exactly what he needs to say to not get charged with anything. He didn't apologize for legal reasons. If Travis Scott says the magic word, "I'm sorry," he will admit guilt and acknowledgement of the tragedy, and he will be a target of the countless lawsuits that are coming in his way. This video is an acknowledgement of the situation without admitting guilt, without saying sorry. So, with these points being made, it comes to the final conclusion. Travis Scott's apology isn't real. It's an apology made by his lawyers so he wouldn't be blamed personally. If his past behavior didn't convince you that he didn't lie, then this is a confirmation on your false perception. This feels like an acknowledgement of what happened rather than an apology. The whole apology feels like a Travis Scott is saying, ha ha ha, that's crazy, bro. Matter of fact, it will make more sense to just say, ha ha, that's crazy, bro, than to post some Instagram stories. Even without evaluating the body language, you kind of feel this fake energy of this video. You feel the honest vibe intuitively. There wasn't any genuine emotion throughout this apology. I want to let you know that it's reading someone's body language and expressions, so this is not 100% facts. I can't really talk about the Astroworld tragedy since it's still ongoing, even though there is new footage circulating the internet and more news coming out every day, that if I made a part 2, it wouldn't cover everything, and I really don't want to make a lot of parts. People have suffered, and Travis Scott is really into a big mess that he cannot get away. I don't want to dwell on things anymore, and it causes more distress to the people who want to hear it and to the people who do not. See ya. Love ya.